Maybe he blew up his second PC. Hi? Question mark? So everyone's used to us having PC problems. Right. Hello and welcome to a Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal stream. Today we'll be focusing on the Trial of Champions.
Don't hang a lantern on it, Gareth.
It's the book we're playing, the Trial of Champions.
I know, but you said trial like that.
Yeah, I know.
And you kept shouting at me.
You're saying it the wrong way.
I know. I'm excited, I forgot we were playing this.
We still have PC problems, so we're still on my work PC, which means we still have gold problems. I apologise to anyone that comes for the gold. I will get the magic hat open now. Gambit, let me do my introduction.
Not gonna lie, I was half asleep on the sofa like 5 minutes ago. I was like, I better check my phone, see what time it is. Oh, it's 2 minutes to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, who we missed? Hello, Freechy. Hello, Abaddon. Hello, Gregor. Hello, Froggy Step. We don't have Twitch in dark mode, so we can see your name.
I can't see anything because the microphone's right in front of the chat.
Right, we should put it right in front of you so everyone can hear you, because you mumble. You don't mumble in real life, just on stream.
I don't. This is how I talk. I'm literally shouting right now.
Hello, Neo Gambits. Hello, Geeky Chappy. Hello, Asna. Hello, Drakesire. Hello, Pink Thong. Right, we said hello to everyone that has spoke to us so far. Trial of Champions. Fighting Fantasy Legends is made by, or Fighting Fantasy Legends, yeah, is made by Nomad Games. This is the installment Fighting Fantasy Legends portal. You can wishlist it on Steam. Let me go and get a link. Hello, Dual Track. Steam, where are you at these days?
Steam, where
Store
are you?
page.
It's the noise on this computer.
Oh, it's coming out of the PC, yeah.
That's amazing! I've never heard noise before. I've not woke up yet. I dragged myself off the sofa.
Hey, Gay! Hey, Mossop! Yeah, I mean, we've got a brand new game coming out, so we're making it look smart. Although, we still have this little white box, because light is a thing. Hey, Brillig! Hey, friend!
Hey, friend.
How you doing?
Happy little tree. Happy little tree, friends.
Right, I'm going to make a command.
Gear has challenged you again. Already. He's, like, straight in there today.
Challenge. Gear. Do I have to do capitals? I'm not going to bother. There we go. He beat me last time. And he has beat me again. How sad.
Is this lemonade?
Yes, that is
Thank you.
lemonade. Right, command. This. Oh, game. We'll do game. Cost, stream,
Oh, bye, Freechy.
I will leave you the instructions again in Discord. Catch you around. Sorry. No worries, Freechy. Thanks for attempting to join us. Watch this. Watch this.
Way. Today we will beat Grillipus. Oh,
Nah,
yes.
no, you won't.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi,
Chesh.
Thanks for popping in.
Chesh, I did a thing for you today that you don't know, or yesterday. And you don't know about it, but you will find out soon enough.
Yarp.
Right, so where we're at is Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal is properly in beta. We're not just saying, like, we're testing it. Asmodee's forums are looking at it. We've got feedback from users. All is going well. Nom. Last week we did Deathtrap Dungeon. We did a few hours of that. This week we will do Trial of Champions.
Trial of Champions.
And you're going to play through it all.
Yeah, boy. I'm happy.
I think that's where we stand. Hello to YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
Nice to see you, Antagram. Assuming you're there. I'm going to mess about with lighting, I think. I think. What's today's snack? It's Tic Tacs, not an ad.
Not a robot.
It sort of involves mail, Chesh. It involves something to go in the mail.
Dun, dun, dun.
It will be an amazing day when we get round to the actual mail part.
Monday.
Right.
Monday, or you can sack me.
Why Monday?
Because I've got stuff to do tomorrow, but that gives me the weekend to get last bits sorted.
We can send them off independently.
Oh, right, okay. Alright, new game?
Yep.
New game. Rogue, Paladin, or Chaos Warrior?
I think they may have fixed the steps. So
I mean, we should go Rogue this time.
Well, everyone wanted Chaos Warrior last time, and I told everyone not to pick it because the footsteps would be annoying. Yeah.
Okay, but if they haven't fixed it, then...
Well, there was a beta update today, and the feedback of the footsteps being super annoying came during an internal review, which was last Thursday.
Okay.
So we did the review and then streamed immediately without any fixes. Things have changed since.
Okay. Alright, so we're going Chaos Warrior.
Yes. And did we do anything with the skills last time?
I left it as is.
Okay. From your memory of last week, do you recall requiring any additional skill, luck, or any different traits? Did you find being naturally skillful helpful at all?
Not particularly, but I think it's one of those things. Do you know, like, the way that you roll ones, like, endlessly, but you don't? It's just that it's annoying when you roll a one.
Confirmation bias, yes.
Yeah. Like, the skillful thing, I don't know if I noticed it. I think it's just one of those things that when it didn't, like, help, then I noticed it. But, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think, like, decreasing luck or anything would help. Like, having more skill than luck, because I was really unlucky last time. But I was also really unskillful.
So, statistically, there's a 1 in 6 chance of any dice rolling in your favour.
Okay.
If you have 6 dice, you expect... It's 1 in 6. How does this work? Someone's probably going to correct me on this. I think the expectation that rolling multiple dice compounds. So it's still 1 in 6. So if you roll 6 dice, one of those dice should be in your favour.
I'm going to go naturally lucky. Because Abaddon thinks I should. And I was particularly unlucky last time.
Hey, Gravediggers!
Paladin or Chaos? Where's Santa? Where is Santa? Where are you, Santa? Alright, go naturally lucky. Just for a change.
Okay.
There we go.
And we're off.
And we're off.
You leave the city of Fang after successfully surviving Deathtrap Dungeon. Your eyes struggle to open fully in the harsh brightness of northern Allansia after so long underground.
Okay.
Should we do that for you?
That all helpful.
With your winnings weighing heavily in your backpack, you decide to put it to good use and travel south down to the coast of Oyster Bay.
Oyster Bay.
I just remembered what's in this. I am so excited.
Is it Grillipus? Is Grillipus going to kill us?
It's a murder mystery challenge. That is about to happen. That is the first thing that happens. Hey, Panda!
I love it. Right, Port Blacksand, also known as the City of Thieves, is a busy port southwest from Fang and a good place to hire a boat for the trip.
Yep.
We're all aware of Port Blacksand by now.
Hey, Walker! Glad to have you with us. To anyone that is joining, yes, there is going to be spoilers, but we will play at a pace where we won't get too far into the game, and the murder mystery is a side quest.
Can hear him coughing.
So the murder mystery is a side quest. If we get it right, it will spoil the outcome of the murder mystery. But if we get it right or wrong, it doesn't actually impact the Trial of Champions.
Port Blacksand sits at the point where the Catfish River meets the Western Ocean.
It is considered to be the home of every pirate, brigand, assassin, thief, and evildoer for hundreds of miles around.
For hundreds of miles around.
Well, top of the day, sir.
Aye,
You have completed
aye.
a quest. I'm being an American doing an impression of someone from London.
Oh, a cup of tea.
A cup of tea? As you approach Port Blacksand's city gates, the wind changes and there is a smell of decay in the breeze, reminding you of the evil nature of this place. At the gate, you are confronted by a tall guard wearing chainmail, an iron helmet. He holds a battle axe menacingly and says, "None may enter Port Blacksand. Go back the way you came, stranger."
You shall not pass.
Surprised by the guard's aggressive stance, you take a moment to think about how to respond. Right, as standard, if we are reading, this is where the chat is, the camera's this way. If we are reading things and there are options, it is on you lot to read the options and tell us what you want us to do, because there is a 15-second delay from chat or video to Twitch and us actually saying things. If we get to a point where there are options and no one has given us any hints in the chat, tough, we're just going to decide things.
I'm a ghost.
You may tell him that you simply want to hire a boat and then you'll be leaving the city anyway. Ask him why you are not allowed to enter, or ask him how many gold pieces it would cost for you to enter the city. It would cost for you enter the city.
How
Right.
many gold pieces it cost for you to enter the city?
So we won the Deathtrap Dungeon according to this, because we're starting at this book, so it assumes we made it out of the Deathtrap Dungeon.
Yes.
And our purse for winning was 10,000 gold.
Nice. Oh, look at that. Riches for days.
Yep. That will last a long time.
Why can't I enter? Okay, we're
Right,
going, why
that
can't
appears
I
to be the
enter?
option.
Why not?
The guard grunts and says, "This city is temporarily closed due to a murder. No one is allowed to enter or leave until the matter is resolved."
Just put my monocle on.
Cheerio, pip pip. "So unless I'm lucky enough to have Allansia's greatest crime solver before me, you are not coming in by order of Lord Azur. Now, move along."
Well, as a matter of fact, you wonder if the guard will allow you to enter the city if you offer to help solve the crime.
Ooh.
How will you convince him?
So will you try to persuade him with a luck challenge? Will you threaten him and use your skill against him, or do you just want to slip him 50 gold because you have hella gold?
I do, but I am naturally lucky, Gary.
You are naturally lucky.
I'm naturally lucky. I'm gonna try and persuade him. That's what
Confess to the murder.
that's what Ayla would do. Go for persuasion every time.
You tell the guard that he is lucky because you are indeed a master detective and are here to solve the crime. Will he believe you? Shake that dice! Shake that dice! Roll.
No.
No, didn't believe you. The guard grunts once more and says, "And I'm Zagel's long-lost brother. Nice try, but you're not coming in." Do you want to just give him gold, or do you want to threaten him?
I'm just gonna give him gold. Yeah, mate, just take that.
You tell the guard that you will make it worth his while if he lets you into the city and offer him 50 gold pieces.
I'll make it worth your while.
Family-friendly stream.
50 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Tell yourself?
Yeah. His eyes light
His
up.
eyes light up.
And he says, "Well, that's more than I make in a year." Wow, he is getting
Shocking
done over
that,
here.
isn't he?
He then takes the money from you, checking that no one saw him take it. "Go on in then," he says, "but don't tell anyone I let you in.
Don't tell anyone I let you in the one way into the city.
Head north until you reach a group of people gathered around a dead body."
Yeah, see? Panda the boys got it.
"But first," the guard says, "tell me your name, and I have a feeling we'll bump into each other again."
Oh, I forgot we get to name the character.
It's naming time. We have 10 digits. 10 digits to play with. I was gutted because it used to be more than 10, but the name spills left and right if you have more than 10. Because I used to call my dude Zaphod Beeblebrox.
Nah.
I remember when we came to do the review for this game, I went...
Nah.
Why can't I type it? It's like, it's character limit.
Way. Well done, Brillig.
What? More than 10. Oh, is that 10 digits? Lilu. We can't be Lilu again.
What about Leroy?
If one die goes wrong 5 times out of 6, then 6 dice fail at the same time about 1 throw out of 3. So you get at least 1 success with a probability of 2 out of 3. I don't think you're right there. I have to run it by Fulgur, my numbers guy. Should we call it Antagram in honor of our most loyal viewer? I checked out Antagram's YouTube channel because I was trying to send him a message. He has like 1.8 million views.
Really?
Yeah. Dude has a lot of views from videos like 10 years ago.
Yeah, you can do.
Antagram, would you prefer us not to use your name if you are here? If you're not here, you don't get an option.
There's 2 people on YouTube. I assume one of them is us. The other one's got to be Antagram.
Stink Pants, Jack Holmes, Luck E, Marthas, Leroy Jenkins, I wasn't it, I'm not there, Dumbo, Lilu.
You're not going for Sissy the Chaos Warrior.
What was that?
Froggy.
Yes.
Leroy Jenkins. John Cena.
I guess he's not here. There you go. We're at Antagram the Chaos Warrior.
Oh, there we go. Clump, 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 clump.
Through the main gates you see that the rubbish-filled streets of the port are narrow and cobbled. Old and decrepit buildings line them closely, with their upper stories overhanging menacingly. You notice the city jail to your right. You quickly head north. You arrive at... Do you want to just click on the screen so we get the sound?
No, because you haven't said there's been a murder.
There's been a murder!
There's been a murder.
You arrive at a large crowd gathered around a dead body. Several guards are trying to keep order, but the citizens of Port Blacksand appear to be angry that the body has littered the streets for several hours.
Who's left this messy?
Hey, Sika! Nice to have you with us. I think everyone needs to go and get pen and paper. Oh, Drake Sire's the other person on YouTube. Thanks, Drake Sire, for supporting both sides of our stream. It's very kind of you.
Hi, Drake Sire.
Anyone that is new to the stream, make sure you're using the giveaway command that other people are using. The guard to your left spots you. The guard to your left spots you, and you ask him what happened.
What happened?
Everyone, get your pen and paper ready. He points at the body on the ground and says, "That is, or was, the Great Garolan. He lives... Oh, Garolan?
I would have gone Garolan.
Garolan. He lived in Port Blacksand these past 5 years, working as a portrait artist. Normally, he'd be throwing dead bodies into Catfish River, but Lord Azor wants this particular mystery solved."
But who is the Great Garolan?
Well, the so-called Great Garolan lived in Shazar originally, but he was banished after he painted a very unflattering portrait of Baron Tenneth's daughter.
Did he change his accent?
No, it was a
different dude.
Different guy. He's chose to come to Port Blacksand of all places and set himself up as an artist. He was well known for being a womanizer and a drunk, so it doesn't surprise me that he's ended up like this. I need a drink. I can't do that accent consistently. It's the wet the whistle.
Wet whistle.
Wet the whistle?
Wet the whistle.
I was
changed it.
emphasizing points. It's called diction and emphasis.
Why Lord Azur's interest?
Hey, Cloud River. Lord Azur is concerned that the Baron of Shazar has sent an assassin to Port Blacksend to take care of Garelon, and he doesn't like it. He wants the culprit dealt with quickly.
Ooh.
We managed to get 3 of the most likely suspects into a jail cell, ready for questioning, but they're not talking. Seeing as you ask so many questions, maybe you would like to help.
I'm going to offer to help.
If you guys don't want spoilers, you tell the guard that you will help them investigate the murder, and he grunts in appreciation. Appreciation.
How'd you grunt in appreciation?
You might want to start by examining the body, then head back the way you came to the jail cell near the city gates. That's where the suspects are being held. All 3 claim to have seen what happened.
Why are you turning into Bruce Forsyth?
Nice to see you, nice.
Oh dear. The Port Blacksand murder. I'm going to examine the body. Let's see what's happened. Garelon's lifeless body lies face up in the road. A grim sight indeed. A man sat on the edge of a wagon to your left says he heard a loud scream around midnight.
Okay, that sounds like a clue to me.
It's a clue.
See you in a bit, Gear.
Oh yeah, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. See you later.
Perhaps a meeting had been arranged for midnight, as Garelon had a bloodied note sticking out of his front shirt pocket. Despite the knife wound cutting through the note, turning it into a bloody mess, you can just about make out the word midnight written on it. I'm emphasising because we've got clues coming up, guys.
Stand in the middle of the square. You were murdered at midnight. There you go.
That might have been the
Solved
message.
it.
You don't spot anything else useful, so you decide to head to the jail cell. You ask the guard where the jail is and then head straight for it.
Didn't he already tell us where the jail was?
Yes, we already went past it. Clomp, 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 clomp. Right, so we're going to meet a potential murderer. You arrive at the Portland Blacksand. 2 guards keep watch over 3 men who are locked in a small cell. Hey, bag of fix!
This looks familiar. Hello, Bagfix.
You seem to be literally the only person in the city trying to solve this.
One of the guards tells you the suspects' names: Holbrecht, Carlo, and Gascoigne.
You may talk to the suspects in any order you wish. When you think you have found the culprit, press the Make Accusation button.
Ooh, exciting.
So who do we want to speak to, guys?
Who should we speak to first? Look at that glowy figure.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's mysterious and scary.
Ooh.
So we have Gascoigne, Carlo, and Halbrecht. I suppose we're going to talk to them
I was
all
going to say,
anyway.
talk to them all.
Yeah.
I'm just going to talk to Gascoigne.
Gascoigne is a slim man with short hair and a beard. He seems to be fairly angry at being kept in a cell. One of the guards tells you that Gascoigne works in the Hog and Frog Tavern.
Okay. So he could be familiar with our drinky friend.
Could be. You ask Gascoigne if he knew Garelon, and he just shakes his head.
Ooh.
You ask him what he was doing at midnight last night. Walking home from the Hog and Frog after my shift like always, he says. It's not very bright. You ask him if he saw anything unusual, to which he replies, a guy smacked into me and I saw what looked like a dead man on the floor. That's all. I keep doing versions of the same accent.
Yeah, you do. But they could all be from the same area, it's alright. There's some dead guy on the floor, but it was home time.
Alright, that's all I have to do.
Oh, okay.
So Halbrecht was the next suggestion by Panda.
Was the next.
One of the guards tells you that Halbrecht is a local fisherman. with unproven links to the Assassin's Guild. He is of medium height and stocky build with dark hair.
Okay.
You ask Halbrecht what he was doing at midnight last night. He said, "Fishing!" He exclaims. "I know fishing at midnight might seem strange to you, but I like the quiet. There were other fishermen there who can vouch for me."
Okay.
He saw a little man in a hat running away from the area.
Okay.
You know, even though we're on a different PC, Cheshire Cat Girl still has 832 gold.
Nice.
Hey, Retro Elf!
Right, and then finally, Carlo.
There isn't more than one murderer, I'll give that. One of the guards tells you that Carlo has spent time in the city jail for trying
to rob the jewellery store.
There we go.
You ask Carlo what he knows. What do you know?
"I was stood nearby and saw the guy you should be after," he says. "Must have been him."
French? Going in a very different direction.
It's Carlo.
Brilliant. Huh. Yeah, okay.
He stood around for a bit, listened out for the church bells chiming for midnight, then walked across the road. A moment later, a tall man with dark hair walked into the alley behind him. There was a scream and the man collapsed. He never even had a chance to turn around to see his own killer. Right, I've lost it. He ran off down an alleyway. I was going to see if I could help, but I was worried he'd come back.
Okay. Okay.
So, we do have a very direct link from a clue to something that has been said. And someone actually has kind of touched on it.
What?
Eh?
What, someone in the chat or someone in the...
Yeah. Steam sale is coming.
Someone in the chat or someone on there?
Both.
Right. Halbrecht said... Halbrecht is tall with dark hair and he bumped into a dude.
Yes.
Carlo said that someone tall with black hair followed the murderer.
Okay.
Into
But
an alley.
Halbrecht also said he saw someone short running away from the scene.
Is Carlo short? I
Carlo's
wasn't paying
short.
attention.
See, when I first did this, I was smashing buttons, didn't pay attention, and then I kind of realised that I'd missed a chance to do it. On my second test playthrough, I Pepe de Silva'd it. You know, Always Sunny, where Charlie's in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
I literally got different coloured marker pens, and I wrote Gascoigne in one colour, Carlo, Halbrecht, Garrelon, and then I cross-referenced all of the...
I don't feel like there's enough information. I feel like it was Carlo, but I feel like I'm used to doing murder mysteries where that'd be a red herring.
Why are you feeling like it's Carlo?
Because he was just kind of like, I saw a guy, he probably did it. He just sounded most guilty.
Alright, Panda says sleeping with the fisherman, Halbrecht's done it. Brillig said Carlo is suspicious, victim is face up, someone mentioned that. And Abaddon says where's Watson when you need him.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Abaddon says Halbrecht has dark hair, similar to what you initially thought.
But I don't think that Halbrecht did it because I think that... Yeah.
So Gascoigne's the bartender, and we know Garrelon was a drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Carlo has previously attempted to rob a jewellery store and done time for it.
That's what we... Can't we ask more? I know, that's what I was thinking.
You'll get the same answer.
Yeah. That's what got me as like maybe it's a red herring because the more guilty someone seems, is like...
Halbrecht is the fisherman that was off on his own, although he claims that other fishermen can vouch for his whereabouts. Now, Gascoigne says he saw nothing, Halbrecht says he saw someone short, and Carlo says he saw someone tall with dark hair.
Time to invent DNA forensics. That's what I think.
They will just repeat what they say, Geeky Chappy, yeah.
I don't know. I don't feel like there's enough information to go off.
There is.
Abaddon is convinced it's Halbrecht. Right, who said they saw no one?
Gascoigne, I think. Why don't we just
go
click through his thing? A guy smacked into me and I saw what looked like a dead man on the floor, that's all.
Yeah, so you didn't see anyone.
Nope. Then you have Halbrecht, a fisherman who reckons other fishers can vouch for him, but the guard said that they reckon he's got links to the Assassin's Guild.
I think it's Gascoigne, because I found it weird that he said that he didn't recognise the victim and the victims are drunk.
And Carlo says that the man
Killed them all.
must have been, I think, he stood around for a bit, listened out for the church bells chiming for midnight, then walked across the road. A moment later, a tall man with dark hair walked into the alley behind him. There was a scream and the man collapsed. He never even had a chance to turn around and see his own killer. So Gascoigne doesn't recognise him, but reckons someone bumped into him and then he saw a dead man, and can't vouch for anything or anyone.
Like Thingy said, though, he was face up.
Halbrecht was the lone fisherman, but reckons other fishermen can vouch for his whereabouts. Has tenuous links to the Assassin's Guild and saw someone short running away from the scene because the river's just up the road from the crossroads.
So it is Carla who's the obvious one.
Maybe.
You're dead annoying.
What do we know about the body?
It was face up, and Carlo said he didn't have a chance to see his killer behind him.
A description of the body as well also said that he had a note that was in his front pocket.
Yeah.
That was bloodied.
Yeah.
And torn.
Yeah, so we know that the killer was in front of him. Okay, are we going Carlo? Is that what we're going for?
It was you all along.
I'm going Carlo.
Just as a heads up, when you make an accusation, you do have to provide evidence. You can't just make a blind claim.
Midnight massage.
Brilla goes, Carlo! What is your proof? His hair colour, the victim's wound, or his previous conviction?
The wound? He had to be in front of him, right?
Abaddon says, look at the which one is spelling it the same way. You tell the guards that Garelon was clearly stabbed from the front, as indicated by the blood on the note in his pocket. Yet Carlo claimed the attacker came from behind him, and so Carlo is guilty.
That would not stand up in a court of law.
I don't think these have many courts of laws. Both guards look puzzled at your accusation, and then slowly the realization that you might be correct appears on their faces.
What is he on? Oh, no. Wait, yeah, he might be right.
What? One of them says, what accent should we go for?
German, for our German viewers.
Hold on. Right. Ich mag the beste Flughafen fahren. I didn't think of that. He shouts across the room to Carlo. So you reckon... No, that's a bit hurdy-gurdy Dutch. Hurdy-gurdy. Ich mag the beste Flughafen. No. So you reckon you saw Garel... No. What's a German accent? Get to the chopper. That's Arnie, who's Austrian. Get to the chopper. So you reckon you saw Garel... No.
That's amazing. Just do it like Arnie.
So you reckon you saw Garel... No. I can't do Arnie. I can't... Oh, I've not had time to prepare these things.
Just do a voice.
I don't really...
Just do a voice.
I'm from Scotland, where any means any. So you reckon you saw Garelon stabbed from behind, do you? Ha. Well, the knife wound was in his chest, so things aren't looking too good for you, eh?
Not down in the valleys.
Do it now! A surprised look appears on Carlo's face and he eventually confesses, Okay, it was me.
Okay.
Throws up a white flag. A bloke. The French. A bloke I've never met before approached me in the Spotted Dog Tavern. He said he was from Shazar. No, that's going Welsh as well. Why is everything going Welsh? I try Welsh and I go Indian.
Baguette.
Un baguette. What do I know in French? Je suis le gars. He offered me more gold pieces than I could ever dream of to bump off old Garelon. So I accepted. No, that's cool. Right, no questions asked. I suppose I should have been a bit more careful.
The guards thank you for solving the case, and you leave the jail. Well,
Heading north.
cheers for solving the case, mate.
Hey.
That was nice of you. Ooh, dice upgrade.
It's something close to that, Asna. The gold is stored locally, so all of everyone's gold so far is on the other PC. I used to stream on this PC, which is why other people have loads of gold.
We step around the body that is still lying in the street, and we go to find a boat.
Yep, there's the Spotted Dog. Do we want to go in the Spotted Dog?
Are we going in the Spotted Dog? Yeah, too late, Abaddon. But I went for naturally lucky, so I thought if I at least upgrade one skill, might help. The tavern doors open into a dingy, smoke-filled room. There are several round tables with some of the most mean and shifty-looking rogues you've ever seen sitting at them.
See you in a bit, Geeky. Welcome back, Gear. In fact, Gear didn't really go anywhere. At the back of the tavern is a long wooden board covered in bowls. Oh, I nearly said bowls then.
Bowels.
And mugs. Behind the bar stands the innkeeper wearing a grubby apron. He is quite old, bald, and has an ugly black scar running down his cheek.
Ooh, sounds handsome.
You walk over to the bar to order a drink. The old innkeeper scowls and tells you that he doesn't serve people from out of town.
We don't like your kind round here.
One of the patrons sat at the bar looks over and says, "Oh, don't mind him. He's just grumpy because the commotion outside is keeping people away and business is suffering."
And we don't mind you out of town folks. Oh. You tell the innkeeper that you've solved the crime and the city guards will soon clear up the mess.
I see,
He says inquiringly.
Well, in that case, maybe a drink on the house is in order. What will you have?
Do we want to try the Port Blacksand rum? Stout of the pit. Ay.
We're a local shop for local people.
Or we can just leave.
No one said anything.
Local rum. Oh wait, are we gonna die?
Oh, Gear says stout.
Oh.
We need a tiebreaker.
One more vote.
Rum.
We're gonna pass out.
Stout is a thick mead. You can eat stout. You can like chew it. Rum's rum.
Where's the rum gone? Why's the rum gone? The drink is extremely potent, but you manage to finish it and slam the tankard down onto the bar. There you go. That was a very small tankard. You start to feel the effects of the drink very suddenly, and slur some words thank to the innkeeper before leaving the tavern. Okay.
Stomp, 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 stomp.
Innkeep.
What's this? You'll like this.
Am I drunk?
The thick air of Port Blacksand mixed with the strong alcohol in your system makes you feel very dizzy.
I'm feeling very dizzy.
Also, hey Cheetah! You stumble onwards and try to head towards the harbour.
Onward.
You're trying. Your head pounds as though it is being hit with a mighty warhammer, but you continue northwards. take a deep breath and try to clear your head. You unlock the title, The Drunkard.
Yay!
Port Black Sands Market Square is up ahead, and so you head towards it. The street opens out into a large market square. All around the edge are stalls with vendors, hawkers, musicians, and entertainers carrying on their business.
Where's my little market stall though, where I can buy a knife?
You make your way through the crowd towards the harbour. How do you know you're going north? Because north is up.
Gear. Bless you. Ahead you see a wooden bridge stretching over a dirty river. The wind makes an eerie noise. There you go, better. Reminding you of tortured souls crying out for help. Help me. Can we run and get some help from Nicodemus? Hey, Nicodemus.
You're drunk.
No, I can't say that. Snazzy.
Oh, sure.
After crossing the Catfish River, you look around to see if you can see the city harbour. You spot a boat moored to the west and decide to head that way. I've recovered quite well. You find Port Black Sands Harbour area and spot an inn called the Black Lobster. You decide to rent a room here for the night and set off on your journey tomorrow.
Woo!
There and back again.
You pay for the best meal on the inn's menu and have a restful night's sleep. Treasure cards. Treasure, and treasure.
Treasure!
We have gained 1 life. Our stamina has increased by 1.
Nice.
You pay 20 gold pieces to take a boat to Oyster Bay.
Sounds nice. Sounds pleasant.
Calm yourself, gear.
Clump, 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 clump.
A plethora of inns.
Plethora. Yay!
Or a boat.
Dude, I want that music from Wind Waker to play. That really smooth sailing music.
A galley appears on the horizon, heading in your direction, drawing steadily closer.
Ooh.
It is not long before your boat is attacked by the galley, and a crew of 20 hardened cutthroats board your boat and surround you.
Alright, fellas.
A gruff voice from behind them ordered them to part, and an ugly, scarred man appeared grinning. A foul stench wafted in the breeze from his unwashed clothes. Captain Bartella always delivers the goods. I keep doing the same voice. Captain Bartella.
He's a pirate.
Captain Bartella always delivers the goods. You'll make up for one who died from the flogging yesterday.
He's not Captain Birdseye.
Is he not? He's a captain. Saves me having to kidnap a landlubber. Must be my lucky day, but I wouldn't say it was yours.
The captain let out a laugh, which was like a long wheezing exhalation. And then barked out an order to his mate.
Take the rat to our ship to meet the rest of the vermin.
The captain delights in taking all of your coins and possessions. I'd buy the audiobook. Well.
To be fair, it'd only feature like 3 different accents, and they'd all devolve into Indian anyway. 2 weeks pass by, that said.
Yeah.
Suddenly you hear a shout of, "Land ahoy!"
And wonder what evil awaits you.
Are you clicking?
No, it keeps cycling through by itself.
Alright. The boat eventually bumps against the jetty and the ship is finally moored. You are dragged from the ship, but your eyes became so accustomed to the darkness below deck that the glaring sunlight now makes it very difficult to see. You are led up a hill and locked in a cell where your eyes finally readjust. Fighting fancy Vermintide confirmed.
A man wearing black chainmail armour is stood in the doorway of the cell. He says... You are now the property of Lord Carnus. It is your honour to die for his pleasure in the arena of death here on Blood Island. Arena of Death on Blood Island?
Arena of Death on Blood Island. Here on Blood Island.
Oh, yeah, I'm in on that.
There are 28 of you, but only one of you will survive. He or she will represent Lord Carnus in a fang for the next trial of champions.
Well, I am liking the gender equality that they have, at least. I think that's very inclusive, very forward thinking.
Baron... what was he doing?
Succumvit.
Hold on. Irish. Northern Ireland. Baron Succumvit is busy modifying...
I feel like you weren't doing Northern Ireland and now you've just gone Irish, Northern Ireland, and you've got... Go on, carry on.
Top in the morning to you. Baron Succumvit is busy modifying his deadly labyrinth because somebody succeeded in getting through it recently, and the Baron's reputation has suffered greatly. He is boasting that nobody will survive his new dungeon, but Lord Carnus would like one of you to make Succumvit eat his words.
Northern Ireland.
Northern Ireland. Of course, Lord Carnus will keep the prize money if you get through, but you will be spared your life. You must understand that Lord Carnus hates Succumvit, despite them being brothers.
I will go without the prize money if I can get my $9,000 back. No, I spent 50.
You spent 75.
Spent 75.
You were drunk. You may not have remembered spending that extra 25.
Oh, the rum.
With that, the guard leaves and lowers the iron bars, locking you in the cell.
But I want to fight.
The mood in the cell is grim and few words are spoken as you glance over to the other captive in the cell and ponder the impending combat.
Dun, 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 dun. You have gained quest, the arena of death.
At dawn the following day, you are woken by the sound of heavy footsteps approaching down the corridor. Two guards carrying trays of food appear at the cell. Eat well, says one of them, as you will need all your strength to survive the day. By the end of it, you may all be dead.
You may all be dead.
That's what I said. The guard offers some bread and a bowl of soup. Do you take the food or do you try to escape?
Ooh.
Hey, Snah!
Should we take the food or try to escape? But it's big deal. Big deal. We could go for a big escapey moment here. I feel like we would die, but I feel like we could go for it.
Two brothers setting up a trial against each other. Sounds familiar.
Gear says escape.
Mark Allen Thomas says give away. Abaddon says hire a boat.
We did hire a boat.
Food. We've got 2 votes for food. For bashing skulls later.
Whip whip.
Hey, Skull Slayer. Nice to have you with us.
What shall we do, guys? What shall we do? Yo ho yo. Escape, you chicken.
Oh, right. We need a tiebreaker. We need someone to say either food or escape. There we go. You dive at the legs of one of the guards, but you quickly realise that you cannot hope to get past both of them. Your struggle is futile and you are beaten heavily by the guards as punishment.
Ow.
You lose 4 stamina.
Oh, that's not that.
And you are now injured.
Oh. Oh. Yo ho, yo ho.
You make your way along various corridors until you reach the amphitheatre.
Press escape. Darn it, if only I'd think of that. That wasn't the words. You make, yeah.
Right, seated high in the stands on the opposite side of the arena is a dark, hooded figure. He lifts his arms into the air, commanding silence. It's Lord Carnus.
Silence!
Are you being Lord Carnus?
No, I just want to say silence.
I don't want to do a kind of like grumbly voice. It hurts my throat. I don't have a voice designed for that.
Silence, you fools!
You know why you are here, Lord Carnus begins. It is my wish to be represented in the next trial of champions.
Shut up!
Hey, Melgamus. Some of you will die today, some tomorrow, and some the following day until only one of you is left.
Some of them.
I don't have weak, delicate ears, so I'm alright. Those about to die, I salute you. I salute you. Lord Carnus nods, his head to signal the start of proceedings. There are 4 combatants in the arena today, including you. The other are an orc, a dwarf, and a man-orc. You hear a voice from above shout, "Fight to the death!"
Willis, Brian.
Moratori to salutant.
Combatants.
Who will you attack? Gang, we have a chance for you to make a choice. Do we attack the orc, the dwarf, or...
I see a sword, a hammer, or my axe. No, he's got like a club. Spiky club.
or a man-orc?
What? He's got like
So
a hammer.
welcome to the terror dome, a bedroom full of
If I
pheromones.
had an hammer.
Where nothing that we say is set in stone. If it wasn't
Oh.
for posterity,
We got
I'd
man
already be
orc,
writing
orc,
poems.
not the dwarf.
Right.
Orc,
Orc.
orc.
Man orc. Dark figure. Right. Abaddon's playing his own story. Right. Man orc, orc, man orc, man orc, man orc.
Oh.
He's got 5 stamina and has 8 dice.
There's something a little Voldemort about him, hasn't he?
He is a bit Tom Riddle-ish. Hey, Neo!
Rolling over
Hills and valleys. Grow back to our side.
Punch, punch.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you just spat all over me. You're... Ah! I hate you. I hate you, I do. Oh, you were what?
You're awful. You didn't hold it. You didn't shake the dice.
Because that was your bad luck, 'cause you spat on him. Oh,
Lucky
look at
spit.
that. Look at that. 5, I only needed 1.
You stand victorious, but have almost no time to catch your breath before the orc attacks you. Oh, bless.
No, I wouldn't actually do it properly to you though. You're mean. All kinds of meanness. Oh, look, he's not even any harder.
He looks harder.
Yeah, but
He's got armor and a big sword.
no, he's rubbish. Oh, just flicked him in the nose.
Danny is unimpressed. We didn't think about who we named the character after when we decided to get the title The Drunkard. Sorry, Antigram.
Screen capture Antigram the drunkard. Skadoosh. Ooh.
Hey, Antigram! Nice to have you with us. We're 30 minutes late on checking YouTube, but you were here in spirit.
Yes, you're heavily featured in today's campaign. Right, upgrade skill or upgrade
If you
luck.
upgrade skill, that'll overwrite your injury. You will not gain an additional.
Oh.
So
But that's
preferably
good though,
you want a
isn't it?
bandage, because a bandage will cure your or heal your injury.
So should I upgrade luck?
I would say so.
Because Abaddon shouted at me before. They didn't. They just shouted that they really wanted to upgrade luck. So I'm going to go with that. Abaddon, I am you in spirit.
So this is Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal for anyone that is late to the stream. This is the second release from Nomad Games under the Fighting Fantasy banner. And this release deals with the Deathtrap Dungeon, Trial of Champions, and Armies of Death books. The book that we're currently going through, which we will be here for about another hour playing, is the Trial of Champions. So we are just at the start of the book where we get up to the Arena of Death.
Right, so we've gone back to our cell, we've slept, we've had some food, regained 2 stamina, we're still only on 8 stamina though, and our turn has come for us to go back to the arena.
Yep.
We need some decent rolls here.
I'm sure they'll take that over getting slaughtered.
Right, so we have got a goblin, a black elf, and a strange 2-headed creature called a calicorn.
Yep. You spot Lord Karna sat up in the stands and wait for him to speak. You are here because you survived your first day in the arena, he shouts. Will you live to see tomorrow? Fight to the death!
Right, goblin, black elf, or calicorn.
Gravedigger is on the ball. He said goblin before we even had to ask.
It's the white bunnies you have to look out for. Yeah.
Goblin. Brillig wants the calicorn.
I was thinking goblin.
Cheetah goes goblin.
Yeah, go on, let's go for the goblin. Green goblin.
Only has 5 dice and 5 stamina. That might have been a good call.
Yeah.
Although shouts for the calicorn have come in slightly too late there.
Okay, we can do that. We can deal with...
If he's still alive.
Okay, we can deal with that.
At least 2. Hey!
Yay! Skulls for the skull thrower! You move another step closer to survival, but have no time to think before the black elf charges towards you. Oh.
Do you recognise the black elf?
Do I recognise the black elf?
Do you ever remember meeting No Seamus? In the first book?
No.
Oh, okay. The leprechaun.
Was he one of the... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah.
And then you go and taste some wine from a guy.
Oh, right. Is that him?
It's him. He's been captured.
He gave me dodgy wine.
That's the whitest black elf I've ever seen.
Hey, emo Hugo Weaving. Isn't Hugo Weaving emo Hugo Weaving? I can't speak.
It's Lord Elrond.
Yeah, he looks proper emo though.
He's got a load of dye. Ugh. Don't, you spoiling. Spoilers. Don't look. No look.
Oh, I've not got anything that I can use. That's what I wanted to do.
No, you don't.
Oh, they took everything off me anyway, didn't they? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Hugo. Let me live, Hugo.
Let me live, mama. Let me live, mama.
Let me live, mama.
Right.
Oh, we need to survive.
It's not a bad position.
Okay. Hey! Everyone.
That was close. Antigram, you're about to get a better title.
Lads.
You return to your cell and fall asleep from exhaustion. A guard arrives that... Maybe you're not about to get a better title?
We're about to die, that's what's about to happen. what is going to happen. I have 5 stamina.
Yeah, I forgot that there was 3 rounds. Your heart sinks when you see that there are another 3 slaves in the arena with you. Again, Lord Karnas is sat high up in the stand and shouts down to you all. And so we are left with just 4, but 4 is still too many. One of you will represent me at the next...
Yeah. All 3 are human. One is Well-Built Man, who is wearing an eye patch and a red shirt.
Is that his name? Well-Built Man. I am Well-Built Man!
It could be for all I care right now. The next is wearing a face mask and has a red star on his hood. The last of the 3 wears the clothing of a pirate. Who will you attack?
Ensign red shirt.
I mean, I would go for Captain lacking depth perception. But he is a big dude, so I feel like his hits could be hefty.
Do you recognise him?
Yes, but I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Pirate, Patchy McRedshirt.
None of them have gone for the one I said.
Yeah, Patchy McRedshirt.
Oh,
Eye patch.
Yeah, I get
Ensign red shirt. Eye patch man. He doesn't see so much.
Okay.
He don't see too good.
Ooh.
It's the city shopkeeper.
Ooh.
He's the owner of the jewellery store.
Oh, he gave me a ring of invisibility, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
a flipping invisible ring. Cost me like 10 gold.
Poke him in the other eye.
Guys, I can't watch.
I did ask if you wanted to up any of your stats. If they all hit you once, you're alright.
Oh no, Gar. Oh no, Gar. I can't cope.
Good job you gained that extra life.
Dice are rigged. AI cheats.
You fall to the ground and everything goes black.
When everything goes dark.
Do you know, at this rate, you're not even going to get into the proper Trial of Champions.
Do you know what? Shut up. Neither are you.
Right, I think... Right, this is your first warning for a giveaway. It's 9:05, so we're going to do a giveaway in 2 minutes. Go home, Dice. You're drunk.
Do I get to fight them all with full stamina?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was going to send me, like, ages back.
So once we've completed this, we've completed the Arena of Death, we will be doing a giveaway. So make sure you're in it, Twitch lot. Use that giveaway command in the Twitch chat and make sure you are following us on Twitch to win some free stuff.
Pirate was the other one, wasn't it? That people wanted. Oh, he is weaker. Him. It's alright, guys. Got you back. Got you back, Jack.
My eyes hurt.
Oh.
That's my nose. More than anything. He hit you 3 times. Good job he's weaker.
Alright, well, we can cope with that. That was a free roll. That's what that was.
Hey, Pixie, don't worry about it. We're here for another hour.
Gareth, it happened again. Gareth, it happened again.
You two are just, like, whiffing. Just like, It's like you're facing the wrong way. That's what's happened.
I'm a drunkard and he's a pirate, so I imagine we've both...
Hey!
Oh, look at that for a roll. I'll have that. Evening, Pixie.
Right, so again, do you want to upgrade your luck or do you want to remove your injury?
I would remove my injury. But you were like, oh, bandage.
I'm just letting you know.
Sorry I missed Tuesday too. I was in Manchester watching A Perfect Circle. One of my mates went to that gig.
A Perfect Circle suck.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
This is the part of the stream where Gareth says nasty things about other things. Firefly's terrible. Perfect Circle sucks. Creed are awful.
Just stop. Right. What am I going for? Because you keep giving me hints and, like, not...
Remove injury. We really need a bandage. Vote skill.
There we go. That's what I would have done. Oh, it doesn't remove the injury.
It will do when you get up to the third bit.
Okay.
I think it will anyway. It used to work like that.
Ooh. Ooh, he got health. He got health for days.
It's 9 health. He's just got loads of dice as well.
Oh, why? You vagabond. Skidoosh. Ugh. Boosh. Alright. As long as I'm doing some damage. I just need to do damage quicker than he is. Ooh. I need to stop talking.
You've done terribly.
Well, it's not my fault the dice are rigged. AI cheats.
One more. Just need one more hit.
Gareth, stop. Gareth. Gareth. Just wipe your nose on my back.
The man manages to utter a few words with his dying breath. Good luck in the dungeon, stranger. That's loads of words with his dying breath. Good luck in the dungeon, stranger, but if you get a chance to be alone with Karnas, remember those of us that died in this arena.
I'll remember you. With the blood on my blade.
And my axe.
And my axe. You vow to yourself that you will avenge your fellow slaves. I killed them.
Yeah, you were forced to.
And kill... I mean, we could have ganged up on Lord Karnas. Realistically.
He's got people.
If you survived the deadly labyrinth of Fang. And my Vuvuzela.
Go World Cup! Congratulations, Russia! Hey, Kinky!
Hey, Kinky.
It might be Kinker.
What?
Hey, Varney! Nice to have you with us.
Skill or luck? Skill or luck? Well, boy.
What boys? What boys? Gear says skill. Brillick says luck. Varney says long time mates.
What up? Skill. Skill.
So we've got 2 skill and 1 luck.
Some luck. Oh,
That's the way this game works.
Twice. Okay. I'm going luck. Look, Abaddon saying need I say anything means luck.
Overruled. No stairway, Brillick.
Boom, boom, boom.
Lord Corner shouts down into the arena. It seems we have a winner at last. As the last combatant was still standing. I think he's drunk. You will stay here as my honoured guest until I hear word that Succumbit has completed his new dungeon. You may wait in your cell.
Okay, Lord Kenku.
That's not how my Kenku sounds.
It is, absolutely. I've had to listen to it.
You spend countless days gorging yourself on delicious food, slowly returning to full fitness.
Yay!
Stamina replenished.
Yay!
And you've had your injury removed.
Yay!
You lose track of how many days have passed, but eventually you are taken...
I got overexcited. Taken somewhere. It's a mystery!
Full fat.
Full fatness. Thank you!
So now we are entering the Trial of Champions proper.
Whapper. The boat arrives outside of Fang, and Lord Carnus tells you to make your way to the dungeon entrance. Before leaving the boat, he gives you a sword and a healing potion. They're worth like 50 gold pieces. A short sword! What? Yeah. Why is it asking if I'm sure?
You may not want it. Duh. Right, giveaway time.
Stab him with the sword.
Gareth, any plans for bonus art, books, etc. for these games? These maps are pretty. I don't know is the answer. There are potential future plans for Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal, but as we said last week, step one is sell this game. If this game sells, then we will look beyond it at what comes next, or what we can include with this game. So let's do giveaway time.
Oh, giveaways!
Go on, press the button.
Dun da da da!
Mr. Walker, you are the winner.
You are the winner. Congratulations on
Jeezy.
your freebies.
Did I have dinner? Oh, I did.
You did. I made you dinner because I'm dead nice. I your good wife. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm dead nice. You spat on me.
You're welcome. Mr. Walker, you know the drill. Would you like to name a piece of content that you would like? I assume it's going to be something talisman related. The Woodland is available. The Woodland was released on Monday. For you guys that don't know yet, Talisman Digital Edition now has the Woodland involved.
Yay! It has trees. Has tree characters.
Yes, it has the ancient oak.
The ancient oak, which is a tree.
I think that's, yeah, it is. Twitch, where's it gone? There it is. Hi, Twitch. Woodland, please. Certainly, on my way. And now, Mr. Walker, you have the Woodland. Congratulations.
Woodland. Woodland. You arrive in Fang, the venue for the annual Trial of Champions. This town is swarming with people intrigued by the trial and eager to celebrate. We recognise this place. However, there is no time for you to enjoy the hospitality of Baron Succumvit as the trial is about to begin. I'm saying begin because it sounds better than start.
Okay.
Amongst the excited crowd of spectators, you spot a man to your right who is a town official. He tells you that you must register your entry into the tournament with him.
Clomp, 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 clomp.
You register your entry, and the official turns to the crowd and announces your name. A huge cheer erupts. This is Antagram.
He's still the drunkard. I thought he'd get a title after completing the Arena of Death. Antagram, would you like to be the drunkard, or would you like to be Arena Champion? Right, I've already unlocked the Arena Champion. That's why it didn't award it to me.
Oh.
It turns out I've got a massive list of titles because I've already played this. So one of the things that was a minor issue with the first game is that the codices, and the title list you had to complete in one playthrough, and for the majority that was fine. But there were like 3 enemies that you only had 1 chance in the game to defeat. With Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal, the codices and the titles carry over per save, through saves. So even if you miss things, you can go back and try and pick up those few titles if you are a completionist and would like to try and 100% the game. If anyone would like to wishlist this game, Twitch lot, you have... Hey, Brusher! There you go. Failed to update the game.
I wonder if 1892 is the birth year. Because that's typical, isn't it? If it is, I mean, well done. Well done.
The titles do not impact how people treat you in the game, no.
That'd be brilliant, though.
Nice to have you with us, Barasha.
Terrible memories of the last time you were here spring into your mind. And the ornately carved stone pillars depicting demons, deities, and riding serpents still stand as an intimidating entrance. Determined to win your freedom from Lord Carnus and avenge your fallen fellow slaves, you empty your mind of the potential horrors that await and take a deep breath. You see Baron Succumvitch shaking hands of the other contestants, a Chaos Champion, an Eastern Warlord, an Elven Prince, and a Dwarf Noble. You wonder why this year's trial has attracted such illustrious contenders, then you spot a nearby poster which states that the prize is now 20,000 gold pieces. 20,000. You take your place alongside the other contestants and avoid eye contact with the Baron in case he recognises you. Each contestant draws bamboo sticks from the Baron's hand to determine the order of entry into the dungeon. You draw the number 2 and will go in second after the dwarf. How much is that in Great British pounds?
20,000?
Yes, it's 20,000 Great British pounds.
It's...
You can use your dollar conversion.
Brillig. You may not. You may not.
You await your turn, and to the cheers of exultant. That's
there
the
we
word.
go.
There we go. Onlookers, you pass between the pillars.
Abaddon, we skipped what happened to Throm. If you would like to find out what happened to Throm,
Play the game.
Wishlist the game and then buy it when it comes out.
Yay! You come to a doorway in the right-hand wall with a "Keep Out" sign written on it in dried blood. You hear scratching and sniffing sounds coming from the other side of the door.
Would you like to go through?
I feel like we should go in. I feel like I'm just going in. It's a wild dog.
Wild dog! Wild dog! Ooh, Diggers would have gone for Skip.
Danny lost the rope. Shh.
Ooh, first strike with the sword.
What does the sword do?
It acts as an additional attack.
Oh. That's dull.
What's done?
I think that's dull.
Oh, what? Having an additional attack die?
Yeah, that's dull. Scratch and sniff. Scratch
How
and
can
sniff
a
in
dog
that room.
roll a dice?
The room is empty except for a small pile of rocks in the corner. Should we examine the rocks?
Doesn't go in and be like, nah, you're right. Just rocks. Can see that from here.
You find a gold ring under the rock. Oh, sorted.
Ooh, gold ring?
Valuable gold ring. I'll have that.
Gold ring attacks you.
It disappears with all of my gold. Right, we can walk the plank, or we can go this way.
Peter kills dogs. What are you on about? I'm a vegan. I know that.
What?
Thank you, Brillig.
The RSB is living. RSPCA. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with me? I go back to sleep now.
We collect gems the last time in here. No, we have 40 more minutes. In fact, we could just stop if we wanted to.
We could. Right, guys, we're leaving. Right, which way are we going?
Abaddon
right.
votes right.
Alright, let's go right. You arrive at a rope bridge which crosses a pit, and beyond it the tunnel continues straight on. There's a wooden box to your right and a sign on it which reads "Pay gold to cross." Peering into the gloom of the pit, you can just make out a fast-flowing river far below. A thin ledge to your left appears to be just wide enough to walk along. You could drop a gold object. What are you doing?
Gregor says that we're on the same PC.
Oh, yeah, no, that...
Gregor, your gold's in this PC. If I shake it, you can hear it rattle.
Yeah. Please don't shake it.
It's not in particular working condition as it is.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yes. Right, so... I think we should put the ring into there, since we got the ring. Go for it. Oh, what's that? Healing.
0 hours. Did that get reset? Pixie! We've just done this!
You drop the gold ring into the box and step warily onto the rope bridge. It appears to be strong enough to bear your weight, and you hurry across it unchallenged. Go on, guys!
Right. As Brillig has just told you all, I'm on a different PC. The gold saves locally to a PC. So anyone that had earned gold previously, it's on that PC. The gold that people have now are from way back when we streamed in office on my nice working PC. And also it's from the gold that you had last week. That's it.
Yeah.
So there's like a massive 3-month, 4-month gap of people's gold that's all on that PC that's out there.
That's why people like Cheshire Cat Girl, who have been with us for a long time, have gold now, because she was watching on the old PC and that.
Yes.
We did move some people who requested it, but
because we knew we were moving permanently to that PC.
yes.
So this week is a write-off. That your gold won't get carried this week. We hope to have that PC back up and running.
Yeah. But you can spend what gold you accumulate this week if you accumulate enough to spend it.
Yeah.
That's
But yeah.
Oh,
As long as it's on
nice.
silly things.
Nice.
You're not thinking about things.
I'm thinking.
You try the door, but it holds firmly shut. You could reach into a circular hole or retrace your steps back over the bridge and walk beyond the T-junction. You notice words are etched around the hole. 1 is on and 2 is gone. 1 is on and 2 is gone. I'm being challenged. Oops.
What are you doing?
Pressing too many buttons. There you go. So do you want to reach into the hole or do you want to retrace your steps?
1 is on and 2 is gone.
Yeah? Cheetah says curiosity killed the arena champion. 1 person in, 2 legs gone. We will lose 2 fingers if we reach in. And Pixie says helpfully, Wibbles.
I don't get it.
Guys, if you have any interest in this game, I keep typing game just as people go to do giveaways. Hey Josa, please go to the link that's in the chat currently. YouTube lot, there is a link in the description. It's for the store Steam store page. If you can go and wishlist it if you have an interest in this game. Wish lists are super useful for developers. They are good metrics for us. It is good for us to track those kind of things to see who actually wants the game. So we do appreciate it if you like the look of this game. Someone asked earlier, and I remembered they asked, but I can't remember who it was. Is this game like Dungeons and Dragons? This game is based on the old Fighting Fantasy books, the Choose Your Own Adventure, Be Your Hero books, Be the Hero books, that came out in the 80s and 90s and are still coming out to this day. I think Charlie Higson's recently wrote one. So yeah, it's all the old... turn to page 52 if you want to go through the door, or turn to page 58 if you turn back, that kind of thing. So this is based on those. So it's a multi-linear adventure. So you can't overly impact the storyline like an open world RPG, but you have the chance to die at any point or succeed at any point or kill certain characters or keep them alive or reach into the hole or turn back.
See, because 2 is gone could mean, like, if you go back across the bridge, like, it'll fall because you're fine going over it once. Or...
I think for progression we'll just click a button and see what happens. You slowly reach into the hole until your fingers touch 2 buttons, one with the number 1 stamped on it and the other bearing the number 2. Do you press button 1 or do you press button 2? Drakesire says, never turn back, never surrender. You're playing a Chaos Warrior. Brillig is reading too deeply into it, I believe. One is on, 2 is gone.
Does that mean the door will be gone?
1 is on, 2 is
Stop
gone.
it! You're like so annoying. Oh, I'm going for 2, even though gone sounds dead bad. Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
You are gone. They must think you're trying to escape the dungeon. Roll 6 dice and lose 1 stamina for each blank face.
Let's lose 6 stamina then, Anna.
Should have upgraded more skill dice.
I did upgrade my skill dice. I've lost 1.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Well, I'll play with that. Abaddon says, why though? Because you ignored him once. Oh no. Do you want to go left or right?
Can we go back that way because we haven't got any gold? Does it? Can we still get across there?
Don't know.
Oh,
that's a lie. I absolutely do know, but you know.
So annoying.
You can pay. You can retrieve the ring. You can walk upwards, or you can just not
so
pay.
can I retrieve the ring and pay again?
Sure. Maybe you've already paid.
I'm just gonna pay again, just to make sure I've paid.
Right, you keep reading things. I'm gonna go take the iPad off Ethan. Giveaway shortly.
Giveaway shortly. Right. Let's go this way. Let's go this way, guys. Honestly, he's so annoying. So annoying. The door in the right-hand wall has an old broom nailed to it. I mean, I just feel like it should go in. Just go in. Oh. As soon as you open the door, you are met by a blast of warm air. For a second, you think it's a trap, until you see a fire burning under a simmering cauldron in the centre of the small room. An old woman is dropping rats, slugs, maggots, and centipedes into the cauldron and appears to be enjoying herself. Hoo. Utility closet. Definitely. Yeah, let's go on. Let's go for it. Looks friendly. The old crone cackles an evil laugh and throws some dust on the floor. I've got a broom for that. A cloud of smoke rises up and the old witch vanishes. Suddenly, there is a movement above you and you've just enough time to draw your sword as 2 giant bats swoop down to attack. Oh dear!
You hear no description. Hi, Hranalki?
Oh dear.
Is that how we're saying it? Vert degrees? Vert and Haran. Ranulk. I'm going for Ranulk. I'm dropping the first and last letter to say it easier.
To say it easier.
To say words gooder.
Say words gooder. Oh, this ain't going well.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for... Haranocki is French fries. Fries! Fry. We're calling him Fry. Or her.
Like Futurama.
Or Stephen. Or anyone that's previously been called Fry.
In check. Ooh. That's okay, we got 2 hits. They got 2 hits. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. This is getting close now. Too close.
I think I prefer combat and warlock fire top mountain less.
No, Gareth. Got a health potion too and I didn't use it. Okay. Do. Whoo. You look around the room and find a polished wooden box with a face carved into it. A face which you recognise. It is that of the dwarf who entered the dungeon right before you. You also find a small phial of purple dust hidden inside an old book. Do we want the phial of purple dust or do we want to open the box? I'll let you guys have an opinion on that one.
Or do you want to just
Or
turn around and leave the room?
Yeah.
It's also a possibility. Right, we're doing a giveaway, so if you would like to win some of Nomad Games' content, anything that isn't this game that we're playing or a season pass, then make sure you have used the giveaway code, which is in the stream title, on Twitch.
The box, it may contain a dead or alive cat.
It may. We don't know until we open it. That's the thing.
Schrodinger's dwarf.
It may contain a dead or alive dwarf. At any given moment, it exists in a superposition.
I'm doing a giveaway. Trying to exist in superposition. If anyone hasn't entered the giveaway, !giveaway, you should know how to do it by now, guys.
As Chaos Lord Abaddon has just done in the chat. Let's just do it. They've had enough warning. There'll be one more at the end of the end of the stream.
Could even be a boat.
A dead or alive boat? We don't know. Cheetah goes Twitch!
Congratulations, Cheetah.
GZ! As soon as you open the box, your whole body seems to stretch as though you are being sucked through a keyhole.
I feel like the dwarf opened the box.
You are consumed by terror.
We can see the ceiling and the walls and the floor.
You are a prisoner in the trapping box, and the dwarf who had opened the box earlier is now free. Your face is now shown carved on the lid of the box, and you cannot escape unless some other foolish person opens the box.
Oops.
Test your luck.
Well, I am naturally lucky.
Yes, you are. So even though you rolled 1, you're naturally lucky. You win.
Ooh. That was lucky. We're going to upgrade skill or upgrade luck, guys.
Now is your chance to vote on whether you want skill or luck. Cheetah goes Twitch. Would you like Talisman, a character, an expansion, Talisman Horus Heresy, a character or an expansion, Fighting Fantasy Legends 1, Smash Up, Lapland Solitaire, or Backgammon Blitz? They are your options.
Fortunately for you, your nightmare ends when another of the contestants enters the witch's room and opens the wooden box. Light fills your eyes and your body feels as though it is expanding.
Right, yes, you absolutely can. I don't currently have any keys yet, but I have just asked Asmodee to give me some more because they're the publishers of the game, so they are in control of the keys. So I will make a note. Who was it? They've got
Cheetah.
a stupid name. It's like
Cheetah
HS.
Wait, what?
HS Cheetah Goes Twitch. FFL. So I've given that person their FFL key, and I owe 2 more.
Whoop whoop. You find yourself standing in a very small empty room. There is one door which opens when you try it.
Also, hi Insane! Welcome to the stream.
That's also a good tip for anyone who's trying D&D for the first time. If there's a door, just try the handle. Sometimes that works.
Stealthily.
Stealthily. Dum-da-dee, dum-da-da.
You're very welcome, Cheetah.
And my axe.
Would you like to try this door?
There's another door. Guys, there's another door.
When I first started D&D, and because I was always because I was the big brute. I hit every trap going. It took me a while to learn to check for traps.
You burst in on 2 orcs who are having their dagger throwing contest, using a large dead rat as their target.
Test your luck. Hey.
Alright. We're good. We're good. The orcs are unarmed, having just thrown their last dagger at the rat. On seeing you, they growl in anger and grab their swords to attack. Fight them one at a time. Round 1.
Fight. Right, guys, we've got 20 minutes left in this stream. If you would like to win some free content, make sure you are using the giveaway command. If you would have any interest in this game whatsoever, could you go to our store Steam page, which is in the link, and it's also in the YouTube description.
Stop clicking things. Keep talking. Stop clicking.
And wishlist the game. Wishlisting is a very helpful thing for developers.
'Tis indeed.
DM, just try the door already. Player, hang on. There are 4 more floor tiles to check. I roll investigation.
Hello, Ome.
Hey, oh mate, it's been a while.
Oh me,
It's
oh
been-
my, oh.
It's been a long time, I think. Good to see you here. How are you? Are you alright, Ome? We nearly called 112.
I'm not really worried. Now I'm worried. Oh, that last die did that just to like rub it in.
Keep talking and no one rolls dices.
Yay.
Yeah, it happens, Ome. Absolutely understand that. Just to give you all a heads up, next week we're going to be streaming Jackbox Party Pack. So you all can join in with us without any additional cost.
Jackbox.
That'll be Tuesday, so make sure that you have a mobile or a tablet fully charged if you want to join in with us. So we'll be playing some Drawful and some, what's the trivia one called?
There's Fibbage, Quiplash.
Fibbage. We'll do Fibbage and Drawful. They're the good ones.
You don't know Jack.
I'm not too hot on that one.
I'm not a big fan of that one.
Web browsers, yep, that is entirely true, Brillig. It does work on your web browser. I just feel like everyone having mobile devices is fair game. But saying that, if you've got a tablet, you've got more space to be artistic in.
You search the room and find a large barrel full of orcs' possessions. The orcs' possessions. Although most of them are rubbish. Got terrible taste.
So, yep, Tuesday is going to be a Jackbox stream, and then on Thursday we're going to return to the woodland. Now it has been released.
Chainmail.
Drawful is tricky on a phone. It makes it more fun. I will be playing on my Fair phone, which has quite a small screen.
So, is this just like automatically equipped?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Event. Oh dear.
Nice.
A figure ahead of you turns slowly and walks towards you. You recognise him as one of the other contestants, the Chaos Champion. I'm going to talk to him because he looks odd.
The Chaos Champion sneers at your pathetic attempt to form an alliance and demands that you give him all your gold items.
I don't have any gold items.
You gave up that 1 gold ring, didn't you?
Yeah. What happens if I click that anyway? Will he just laugh at me?
Panda says he's a nice guy.
I'm about to die.
Could have just lobbed some throwing knives at him. That's not a bad roll. And you've rolled a shield, which will negate one of his rolls, so he does no damage to you.
Okay. Okay.
Are you rolled again? That's not bad.
Nice.
All coming up. Antigram. 3 in a row.
It would have been nice if he did some big roll so that I could negate. Because he would have only taken 3 damage off me so far anyway. Okay, at least I did some damage.
Hey, gay, welcome back for now.
Okay, I can live with that. Like, literally can survive with that. Okay?
You're okay. You're okay.
I'm okay. Chainmail is doing us well. Thank you, Orkies. Skadoosh. Alright, we can do that. Nice. Nice.
There is a leather bag on the Chaos Champion's belt. Inside the bag, you find a piece of paper with set 2, 5, 7, 4 scrawled on it in black ink.
Okay.
You have gained the quest Hidden Meanings, number 2. You also find a small ivory box with a skull painted on the lid. Inside the box is a gold ring.
Okay.
It's a valuable gold ring.
It's exactly the same as the other gold ring that we ditched.
Get Jewel Track, the only winner.
Hey!
That's a healthy 105 win.
Took down the Demon Lord. Right, guys, should we go into this room or shall we forge on? Generally, I just go in all of the rooms. As a rule.
It's a general rule of thumb.
Ah, you actually bit me. That's not cool. That's not cool. Not with teeths. Don't do that.
I'm getting flashbacks to the escape room I beat yesterday. I like the humble
I'm going
brag.
to an escape room on Saturday.
I'm getting flashbacks to that thing that I beat, that big puzzle that there was a group of us and we managed to beat it.
Alright, let's go in. Ooh.
You enter a narrow, gloomy room, at the end of which you see a stone plinth with a large glass dome resting on top of it. 4 black candles illuminate the dome with an eerie glow. You see that there is a tiny man trapped inside the dome trying to get your attention. The man is no more than half a meter tall and is wearing tight-fitting black hose. Wearing a. You notice that his ears are pointed and that he has a wispy grey beard. He gestures to you to lift the glass dome. So should you leave? Or should you let him out?
I feel like if I let him out, it's going to go badly, but also I want to know what happens if I lift the dome.
It's Goth Tinkerbell!
Goth Tinkerbell. I'm going for it, guys. I'm going for it.
As soon as you lift the dome, the candles are extinguished and the room is plunged into darkness.
Yay!
You hear laughter echoing down the corridor.
I spun and lost consciousness. I didn't lose consciousness. I might have. You receive a curse. One of your luck dice is now cursed. If you roll this curse symbol during any luck test, you automatically fail. That ain't good. You've been tricked by a black imp who has run off with a gold ring. Okay, you can return to the tunnel and carry on.
Did he just do a neat little spin? Let's watch the playback.
Playback. Woohoo!
I'll have to raise that tomorrow.
Something underneath the pile of rocks catches your eye. Carefully you remove some of the rocks until you can see what is hidden underneath. It's a broadsword, finely honed and perfectly balanced. It appears to be magical.
Hey Vargas! Glad to have you with us.
Yes, please. I'll take that. And then we'll go in.
You have to go in this one. This is a good one.
The handle turns, but wooden boards have been nailed across the door frame. You could try to lever the boards off with your... Oh, sorry, I got chest pain. Sword, or press on along the tunnel. Come on, let's remove them. The nails holding the boards in place.
You can do it. You can survive. Be alive.
Okay. Yep. The nails holding the boards in place make a loud creaking noise as you prise the boards away.
Test your luck. You need at least 3 or at least 1 big yellow face.
Well...
Close, but no cigar.
No cigar. Suddenly you hear footsteps coming quickly down the corridor. Somebody or something has come to investigate what all the noise is about. With your sword gripped tightly, you turn to face an orc chieftain. Oh, we're gonna die.
We're not. We'll be alright. We can lob some throwing knives.
Hacks!
You got another throwing knife if you need it.
Should I use it?
Oh no, should you?
I know, should I? I just go for it, sure. Why not? Probably could have used it for something stronger, really. But we might not make it that far. Okay, we can live with that.
Hey, Wrigglelux! We got 10 more minutes left of the stream, but it's nice of you to join us.
Boy.
Make sure you're using that giveaway code that is in the title if you would like to win some free content.
Look at that for all.
Smashed him.
Smashed. Wasted me throwing knife. You carry on levering off the wooden boards, and the final board comes free, allowing you to open the door. Ooh. A thick layer of dust covered. A thick layer of dust. Amazing.
Covers everything in this room, and cobwebs hang down like dirty old curtains. 2 skeletons, mouths hanging open, are propped up against the far wall. One of the skeletons is pointing at the other. Suddenly, the door slams shut behind you. The pointing skeleton starts to speak. Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son. Who is he?
I've got an itch. Right, brothers and sisters, I have none.
But that man's father is my father's son. Who is he?
Okay.
Is he the grandfather?
Just let me work it out a second. You keep talking.
Yes, I'm narrating it because we're streaming, Danny.
Don't snap at me.
I'm not snapping.
You did. That was absolutely snapping.
That's not what I sound like when I snap.
Right.
It's more sweary than that.
Go on. He's his grandfather, he's his father, or he is his son.
Yes.
Okay.
That man's father is my father's son. Who is he?
It's his son.
Sure. That man's father is my father's son. Who is he?
Yeah. Because he'd be his father. Son, father, then his... Wait, what?
It's himself? That man's father is my father's son.
His son. It's like saying Ethan's father is your... What? I've confused myself.
Cheetah says son. Drakesire says me or son. What are the options, frankly? Grandfather, father, or son? Which one?
Yeah, it's his son.
That man's father is my father's son.
What? Don't get where your triangle comes in.
That man's father is my father's son.
What's that man's...
It's lineage.
No, what are you doing here?
I'm drawing you.
No, you're not.
Abaddon's gone son.
It's his
Drakesire
son.
says son. Cheetah says
Yeah,
son.
you're making it worse. It's his son.
Varga says or run away. It's always an option. Barosha's going son. Skullslayer says son. You said son almost immediately, and then I kept talking and confused you.
Yeah.
So that man, I'm pointing at that man, his father is my father's son.
No, that doesn't help. What you're doing there, that doesn't help.
Okay. Crush the skeleton with your big beefy muscles and loot the remains. Panda has gone grandfather. He's gone against the group. Santa has rocked up very late.
I've already clicked it. You were doing weird then.
Santa, we wondered where you were.
Yeah.
You're normally here before we are. You are a wise challenger. The voice from the skeleton states without emotion. Oh, it's without emotion. Your reward for passing this part of the test is in the drawer of the table. Santa says it's his son.
I know. You just kept chatting. You just kept going and doing this weird...
Man.
No.
And his father is my father, and his father is my father's son. That's the lineage. So he...
No, just stop.
It's your nephew?
What?
It's your nephew?
It's not. It's my son. I
No.
don't have any brothers or sisters. What are you doing?
That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't.
That man's father is my father's son. So that must be his brother?
No, it's him.
The father is your brother?
No. No.
It must be.
You are the father, Gareth.
No.
No, right. That man who is
Oh,
your
he
son.
is the father.
That man who is your son, his father is your father's son, which is you. You mean you were trying to explain what I already knew and you didn't understand it?
I get it. It's the
Gareth,
son.
I can't deal with you.
I told you it was the son.
I can't deal with you. The skeleton's mouth remains open, but no
That-
more sound issues from
It's
it.
because that man's father is you.
Gareth, stop.
This turns out to be the night that Danny punches Gareth live on stream.
I can't do it.
That man,
Gareth.
I'm his father, and
There's a
I'm
small silver
my
key
father's
inside.
son.
Which I take.
Grandfather.
Look, silver
father.
cake. Silver cake. Why am I thinking of cake?
I think you need a break.
I need a sleep. You woke me up for this stream. You didn't even wake me up. I woke myself up. You carefully leave the room. Stealthily leave the room. Oh dear.
Praise the sun.
Oh, is this another room?
I get it, Drakesire. I don't think this one's worth going in. I can't remember.
I'll leave. That can be your surprise then. There you go, guys.
You're welcome.
Right, there's a room up ahead of us though. Or we can go left or we can go right, and I will leave that up to you guys.
This may be one of the last things that we do on the stream.
Apart from maybe a giveaway, if you guys are good.
Insane. Was Insane linked? Oh, he googled it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If it's based on that, My father's son is my sibling.
No, it says at the start of it, my brothers and sisters, I have none.
I know.
No, scroll down. See, there you go.
So that's what I was saying.
No, you were saying it was your nephew.
Yeah, we ignored that bit. I moved on past that and said that I was the father.
No, I said that you were the father.
And I agreed. So why did you continue to argue with me?
Gareth, just no, okay, no. There you go.
Drake Sight says you can't go wrong with going right. Cheetah says left. Abaddon says left.
Left in Throm's direction.
Brillick says left. Grave says door.
Right, we're going left. Cheetah says, come on guys, give it a rest. He said call it a night, guys.
That's it.
Right, there's a random event in here.
Random event, or do we just can soldier on forward?
Let's do this random event.
Okay.
And then, what time are we on?
We're going to keep going forward because I know there's stuff ahead.
Drink this to pass. Oh, take a skill potion. Oh, why is it? Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
cool.
a random event.
Alright, okay, cool. Sorted.
You
You see something lying on the ground.
another skill test.
I don't like the look of this.
That's not bad.
In we go. Ooh. Stuff, duff.
Sitting cross-legged in the middle of the room is a fat, bald man. He sits motionless and holds a bamboo pole between his outstretched hand. If you can take this bamboo pole from my hand, then your training will be complete. Half a dozen coloured wooden blocks are hovering in a circle in a mid-air above him. The man's eyes are grey and blank. He is obviously blind.
Obviously. Obs.
The room is sparsely furnished with a slatted wooden bed, a cupboard, and a large rug in the centre of the floor. Welcome. I have been waiting for you. I am Noi, a trial master and servant of Baron Succumbit. My duty is to test you in 3 ways before allowing you to pass. Are you ready?
Yeah, boy.
The 3 things I am instructed to test you in are strength, intelligence, and fighting ability.
Is it Matt Lucas?
Should you fail any of these tests, Peanuts, you will not be allowed to continue the trial of champions. We insist on a worthy winner. Peanuts! Sorry. The first test will be a tug of war against a caveman. A door behind the trial master opens and a huge man with long hair, dressed in ragged furs, strides into the room.
Okay.
The trial master taps the floor in front of him with his pole, and the floor drops away to reveal a dark pit. He then orders the cavemen to fetch a thick rope from the cupboard. He gives you the end of the rope and he tells you to take the strain with the rope, pull taut over the pit. He counts to 3 and then shouts, "Heave!"
Heave! The caveman's strength is incredible and you grit your teeth and pull as hard as you can. You must test your skill until you have succeeded 3 times. If you fail 3 times, the caveman will have pulled you into the pit. Okay, so
Target score is 1.
Oh, okay.
Yes, streaming PC still broken.
Okay, we got 1. Skillful. We upgrading skill or we upgrading luck?
You're currently in the midst of 3 skill tests.
Okay.
Heave!
You pull the caveman closer to the pit. Right, so we need 2 this time. We do have a skill potion as well. Should we chance it?
Hey, it'll be fun.
Do 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 do. Okay,
Hey.
okay. We're good, guys.
And it's your final test.
I feel like I
have
want
to
to use
score
the
2
potion.
against.
Oh, I thought it'd go up to 3.
Ooh, that's your first fail.
Okay.
It's your first fail.
Flail. Okay, I'm using a thingy.
Why?
Because I need to get 3, and I've never got 3 eye.
Morning again, Froggy Step.
Skillful. See all that skill, guys.
We're now past 10, so we need to find a point to stop.
Okay, your strength is greater than that of the caveman. With a mighty heave, you pull him forward and watch him fall headlong down the pit. Unconcerned by the loss of his servant, the trial master speaks again.
I will now ask you a question. You like this. Think carefully before answering. Guys, get ready.
He points at a wooden chest in the room and says,
Inside this chest, there are 6 more chests, and each of those contain 3 smaller chests. How many chests are there altogether?
Okay. Inside this chest there are 6. So there are 6. Right. 6 times 3
It's 18.
plus 6
It's 24.
plus 1.
It's 25. That's it. Skullslayer thinks the answer is sea cucumber. Nice try. Thanks for playing, Skullslayer.
It's 25. That was easy.
Sicker thinks 19, even though it's not an option. Abaddon's gone 60.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys. Alright. Yeah.
The trial master remains silent for a moment, then slowly says, You have passed the second test. Now comes the final part. Combat with me! We will fight bamboo poles, not to the death, but as a simulation of a sword fight. Any strike to the head or chest will be considered a death blow.
Okay. Thanks for stopping by, Froggy.
We'll be going to shortly.
Have a good night.
Bye! For your information, my blindness is no handicap, as my ears will tell me where you are. Now fetch your pole from the cupboard, for I am ready!
As you take the pole, the trial master stands up and the wooden blocks fall to the ground. His head turns to one side to aid his hearing as he prepares for the fight.
That's my head turning to the side.
Oh, right, is that what you're doing?
People can't see it,
I was
so
going
I had
to
to
say,
turn.
you're just showing your butt. Should we lunge at him or should we prepare to counter? Sipping my drink.
Do you know what I discovered today? It's really hard to intentionally draw noughts and crosses, or tic-tac-toe, as you may know.
No, it's not.
It.
No, it's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What would you bet?
Why are you looking at me that intensely?
Bet. What would you? What should we bet?
Corey.
Curry.
I mean, it doesn't count because you've got no money, so I'd have to buy it anyway.
Wait, well, I would like to not get curry because I want to save money and be healthy.
Right, so
We will get curry tomorrow night whilst we're playing D&D.
Okay.
Failing that, I will make home-cooked tomato pasta.
Get a bit of paper.
Right, no, we're going to do it on screen.
I'm going to do it on the screen.
Should we do a best of 3?
Okay.
And you have to draw at least 2 of those.
Right, okay.
Right. Tic-tac-toe. Google has a tic-tac-toe.
Okay, brilliant.
Right, let's separate this window. Thanks, Google. Right, we're diverting a little bit here. OBS.
Oh,
Capture a
my
window.
eyes are ghosty. Wow, look. My eyes are see-through. Okay.
Right. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
You can go first.
Right. You have to draw. That's the aim.
Oh, it automatically plays.
I'm playing against the AI. Play against a friend. There we go.
There you go.
Playing to draw.
Playing to draw.
I win if someone wins or loses. Right?
Okay. Okay. Alright. You got that one. Alright.
Do you want to go first?
No, go on. Okay.
Alright, technically I've won the bet, but you want to keep going?
Yeah, yeah.
See how many it takes for you to get a draw. Do you want to go first? You just won.
I thought I was looking at
You're an
circles.
autopilot then.
No, because I need to be circles. I confuse
alright,
myself.
Okay.
Yeah, go on. So you go first. See, this is the thing though, because like, if I was doing it myself, then that's what I was thinking. When you're like, it's dead hard to like actively draw. If I was doing it against myself, it'd be dead easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why were you trying to do it against someone else?
Tic-tac-toe is not a solo player game.
No, but you'd be trying to win. Why would you be trying to draw against someone else?
You wouldn't normally, but this is a diversion of the rules.
Okay.
Because a lot of tic-tac-toe games, when both are trying to win, end up in a draw.
Darn. Yeah, no, I can't do that.
It's really hard to intentionally draw a game of tic-tac-toe.
It is, yeah.
I got caught out with this today. That was why I bring it up.
Because I need you to be stupid now, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
The
right.
only time that I managed to draw a game against Richard, who's Descendos in the Steam forums, is when he messed it up.
Yeah. No, I've not done that. Double win!
Yeah.
Ah.
So it's pasta and tomato
Right.
sauce tomorrow night.
No, I won't eat them.
that's that's a sore loser right there.
No, it's not. I've had like 10 years of your pasta and tomato sauce. Blech.
Right. Bird, just catching up. Strange game. The only winning move is to not play. No one was distracted by us playing tic-tac-toe. It's not a kind of spaghetti hoops, is it? No, it's chopped tomatoes and pasta, and then I put kind of like basil, oregano, pepper, salt, paprika, some veg, and...
Basically, Gareth learnt to make a dish like 10 years ago, and now it's the only dish he makes.
That is... Oh, I nearly swore then. I'm so angry. I'm so angry with you right now. Except for my sweet chili noodles.
Except for your sweet chili noodles.
And it's been a while, but I do make homemade pizza.
You haven't made homemade pizza in this house?
That's true, but I have got some strong bread flour to make homemade pizza. And what about the wraps that you got sick of?
It's the same sauce.
The Italian one, the pasta and sauce, doesn't have paprika in. It is kind of like garlic, onions, and basil and oregano. And the Mexican ones for the wraps and the tortillas does have paprika, is low on the garlic, and doesn't have oregano in.
Tonight.
I did make a curry that one time, and you really liked it, and I didn't.
It was dead nice. It was nice. I need sleep. I'm not going to go sleep. I'll make a snack.
Oh, right, let's finish our encounter with this dude.
Let's do that. Just make falafel. Falafel! Right, are we going to counter or are we going to lunge? Did anyone pipe up about that?
I assume so. But then we got distracted a little bit. Counter, counter, counter. First strike. Counter, counter, counter. Everyone goes for counter.
The old man holds his bamboo pole to one side. You cannot tell whether he's going to bring the pole down over his head and strike you on the head or side swipe you in the ribs.
So do you defend your head or do you defend your ribs? Bah!
Oh, Gareth.
You didn't defend your ribs?
The trial master suddenly sweeps the pole around in a side arc and you are forced to change your defensive stance very quickly. Oh. Oh, guys.
What did you go for, by the way?
Head.
Cheetah says defend head because that is a death blow.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I've got a skill thingy, but I don't know if he's going to hit me with something harder.
Grave says potion.
I haven't got a potion. Oh, that potion. I thought he meant health potion.
It's just a bamboo stick.
But I feel like he's going to hit me with something else. Like something, because this is only the first.
Don't use it, Riglock says.
This is Sparta! Okay, guys. Look at that.
Madness!
Madness. With a deft maneuver, you change your defense and bring your pole down to protect your ribs. The trial master's pole strikes your own with a loud crack.
Crack! Does the Chaos Warrior strike back? Or do you defend again? You thrust your right arm forward in an attempt to strike the trial master's neck. He tries to counter your blow by bringing his pole up quickly across his body.
Darn.
Clumsy.
Clumsy.
Sweat breaks out on his forehead as the trial master realizes that you are a better fighter than he originally thought. Making the most of your psychological advantage, you step forward to strike again. Overhead strike or body blow?
Overhead strike or body blow. Go on, guys. As an itch.
Oh, yeah.
Itchy tut.
Head, says Grave Diggers. Overhead says Cheetah. I assume we'll click head and then Abaddon will contradict everyone. Break his...
I don't do the opposite. You all said counter, and then I did counter. And
Ooh. Body, body, body. And then she does the opposite of what they're saying. Your trial master does not expect another blow to his head and wrongly keeps his pole low. Your pole thumps against his head and you let out a victory cry.
wah, 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 wah.
You start dabbing. You are triumphed against the odds in ritual combat.
The trial master pants heavily and says,
What was his voice? You have passed the third test.
it wasn't that.
You may now continue your walk through the dungeon.
The old man offers you no words of advice or encouragement, so you leave the room.
Just as a point, as soon as you hit head, we got body, 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 body. You enter the squalid sleeping area of the caveman. Find nothing of interest, you continue north.
And that, guys, I think is where we'll probably leave it.
Right, so we're going to do one final giveaway of the evening. This game has been Fighting Fantasy Legends Portal, and it is currently in beta with the Asmodee beta forums. Where we currently stand is it... I did initially say last week that it's going to be out in June. It has been moved. It is the start of July. The exact date I can't confirm. Apologies for that. But it will categorically, unequivocally be July.
Unequivocally.
If you would like to wishlist the game on Steam, I have given you the link in the chat. And YouTube, you have the link in the description. Wishlist, which OS? It'll be out on Steam, Android, and iOS. Wishlisting at the moment is on Steam, and I believe there's iOS pre-ordering. That's a thing these days. I don't think we've got it set up though. But if you go to Steam and wishlist it, it is super helpful for us. It makes the game look good, lets us know that people are interested in it, and is a very helpful thing to have.
Right. Let's do a giveaway.
You need to play a chapter that's new to the both of you, so you can be stumped by the riddles together, says Antagram. The Antagram, the very one.
The very.
But the issue is, I work on this game, so I've played through the entire thing.
Yes.
I played through the... I was the first person to play through the game in its entirety, and the first person to discover the very last scene in the game was broken. And couldn't be fixed in that save that I was playing. that was frustrating.
Right, I'm rolling.
Rolling over hills and valleys. Roll back to your side.
Let's go.
Come on, pick one up.
And the winner is...
Thank you, Sika. That's not... He's gone. He went before.
Anticlimax.
Don't congratulate him. He's not here. There's no fanfare for this one.
Congratulations, Froggy, if you ever watch this back.
I played through the entire thing and still doesn't know who his father's son is. We'll never know. We'll never know.
Who is your father's son?
Oh, it's me.
Because you have no brothers, right?
Not that you know of. I have a sibling.
You have technically 1.5. Oh my gosh, Gareth, get there quicker.
No, I don't. I have one. I mean, I have step siblings.
Okay.
And by that case, I have 4 siblings.
Okay. But I thought that one of them in particular was like shared your surname and such.
So we'll deal with that another.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I'm going.
Alright, just to let you know, next week we're going to be doing Jackbox Party Pack 2, I think.
Yay, drawful.
You are all very welcome to join us. You don't need to have purchased the game, you just need access to the website on your phone, tablet, or PC. So make sure your phone or tablet is fully charged if that's how you're going to play. There will be a little bit of delay. I think we can extend the time out. If not, we'll figure out. I've played it online before over Twitch.
Yeah.
It works. So, thanks everyone for stopping by. Thanks very much for the love and the company. If you want to support our streams, please follow and subscribe, like and share, comment, and all of the other typical things that goes with streaming. We will catch you on Tuesday at 8 PM UK time for Jackbox, and then we're back on Thursday with Woodlands.
Yay!
Take care, y'all. We will see you on another time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.